Hi everyone, hope you're well. So, this is first time I'm recording my Zodiac forecast readings. Technically the second time. My phone decided to stop me halfway through, but we won't focus on that. We'll focus on what we're doing now. So, if you've never read my forecast, my weekly forecast readings before, essentially you have a card for each of your zodiac signs, starting with Aries, ending with Pisces. So yes, I've been pushed to do that. I was pushed last year, about October, November time. I was told I needed to start using YouTube, and yeah, so I've finally done it. 4 or 5 months later. But yeah, here we are. We'll focus on that. I'm aware I'm touching my face. I will go wash my hands after this. Nobody else touches my decks really other than me anyway. So yes. So the first card, so it's for the Aries signs, is Hope, and this is love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognise your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So at this time, we are obviously in pretty tough times. You know, we're being asked to socially distance. There's some people who are having to socially isolate for varying reasons, and yeah. Then there's people who are going to work because they are key workers. So a big thank you to anybody who's considered a key worker. And we're facing something that we've probably never seen before, and probably hopefully won't see again for a very long time. So for a lot of people this can be really, really difficult, not having that freedom to be able to do the things they want. So this may be getting you a bit down. So at this time, it's really important for you to choose really, really loving thoughts. That's really, really important for you. So think very carefully about the thoughts and the words that you're choosing, and whether that's thoughts and words to other people or just to yourself. Think very carefully about those, because obviously if you're not saying very nice things about yourself or anybody else for that matter, it gets us down. So do some things that you enjoy to do, that you can do. Music, movement, be able to do anything creative, that's a big one, and meditation as well. Sometimes in those moments of pause we find a lot of love comes through. The other things you can do is, if you are going to meditate, I would highly recommend using mantras like Ram or Vam. So Vam is going to help raise your vibration and help bring up that self-esteem, and Ram is going to just activate that pocket of personal power that we hold within our solar plexus, and it's going to help your cellular level just start to radiate with pride within yourself. If you have pride within yourself, then it does help, because it's all that thing about your self-worth, your self-esteem. If you don't have self-worth or self-esteem problems, probably got very little to say about other people, to be fair. I'm not saying that we never have anything to say about other people, because we're human, but we choose attack thoughts less because we're more centered in a more loving place. if you particularly like your aromatherapy, you can use things like bergamot, ginger, or orange. Orange is my favourite, one of my favourite scents. I love it. So they're really good ones for helping with those things of love, acceptance, and self-worth and self-love. Crystals, I'll be looking at using something like citrine, carnelian, orange, or honey calcite. For me, you get with honey calcite, it really brings a sense of sweetness into your life. So if you're needing to sweeten the pot, as it were, I would recommend if you've got honey calcite, amazing. If not, maybe try and see if you can source some. I know that might be quite difficult at the minute, but if you can, great. If not, find a picture of it on the internet and just take a few moments to pause and just absorb, take in the presence of that honey calcite. It'll be amazing for you. I'm going to try and rattle through these to stop my phone doing what it did before. The next card we have, and this is for those of you who are Tauruses, is Krishna devotion. So most Taurus people I know are very devout, very loyal. This is about your commitment to yourself, to your family, and also about making time for yourself, actually. Committing to some acts of spirituality. You might decide to take up meditation, mindfulness practices. You may look into yoga. I know there's some places that are doing online yoga memberships at the moment, so you can access yoga practices from your home, which is amazing. Also, if you've got cards that you've got sitting about your house that you've never used, you bought and thought, I'm going to do that, look at them. If you use essential oils, or you're looking at things like aromatherapy things, or even if you've got online courses that you've bought, or you've thought about doing things to better yourself, do that. Devote some time to you. It's okay to devote time to you. You might have to do it maybe an hour on the evening. If, either you're a key worker or, you're at home with your children. So, but make time to do that. It's okay to devote time to yourself. We all need our own time. But there is another message coming through here, and it's you are loved unconditionally. Love is a big theme that's actually coming through for this set of readings this week, because even though things are hard, if we choose love, then we're part of the way there. Let's try not to pick up on those bitty issues. Look at the loving things that we can do. And if you don't live with your family for whatever reason, devote some time, at least every couple of days, or once a day, to picking up the phone, check on people, make sure they're all right, because there will be people who aren't. Not everyone's as blessed as I am. I've got 4 people under the one roof. At the moment, the cat is devastated because we're all here all the time. But some people aren't in that position. Some people are on their own and having to socially distance or isolate themselves potentially for up to 3 months. So, remember to check in on those people. They might be quite resilient, but that's a long time to be on your own for. So, yeah. Next one is Kuan Yin for us Geminis. I'm a Gemini, so and she is speaking of care and compassion this week for us Geminis, and it's about choosing to be love and do what's right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. So this week was Gemini's might feel call to action to help people where we can. I myself am offering a free distance healing, so people can put the name down and I will send out distance healing to all the people on the list. I'm also going to be at some point doing a Facebook Live doing card pulls. So yeah, not quite there yet, but I will be. It might be that you know, you can help a neighbour out who isn't able to go out and collect a prescription, collect some groceries for them, or even just knock on the door and check they're okay. It sounds like a small thing, but it'll be a big thing maybe to them, and it might make the world a difference to them. So yeah, so lots of love, care and compassion, but remember, be compassionate to yourself as well. Remember to make time for you, have time out for you. But in amongst all this, I'm being given that you need to we need to look for where the love is. Where's the love? And look for those small acts of beautiful human kindness, because they'll be everywhere. We're just not always seeing them. But I think we are hearing more of those things at the moment, which I'm relieved about. Yes, there's still some selfish people out there, and there always will be. Because sometimes it's not necessarily selfishness on their part, it's probably a bit of thoughtlessness on their part. So, but look for those spots of love and focus on them, because the more we see those, the more that will grow. Next one, faith, humanity and benevolence. So this is about you Cancerians, this is for you, about staying calm. Trust that everything will work out and see the light in the world. So at this moment, you Cancerians, if you are not a key worker, but you are either working from home or you are caring for family, take this time to do things for you. Do things that make you focus on the good things that you have. Do some gratitude. Being told, do some gratitude exercises. Think about all those good things that you have available. Do those, because that's really important. Because you need to see the good things in life at the moment, because you may be struggling with that, because there might be things that are going on around you that are really challenging. But you know, we can always rise above challenges. Things may be hard, but there is a lot of light and a lot of love in the world. So do things that make you focus on that. Meditate, do yoga, exercise, listen to calming music, read. Do those things. Do those things that put you in that place of peace and calm. See the light in the world and know that you are made of light as well. We're all beings of light, you just have to believe that. The next, Joan of Arc. So this is for the Leos. This is a voice of truth. Now, most Leos I know like to talk. It might sometimes be from a place of anxiety, pressure of speech, need to fill silences, but they do like to talk in my experience. But this is actually about you standing your ground. Stay focused. Stick to the task at hand. And speak up. If there's something wrong, or maybe something isn't necessary, just speak up. Don't hold back. Say if something's not right. It's okay. Yes, it might rock the boat, but sometimes the boat needs rocking. Focus on that, but also use this time to really, as well as speaking up, speaking your truths, Speak up for the people maybe who can't. Focus on what your purpose is here on earth. What are you doing, or what can you do to better yourself or to better the world around you? Yeah, so speak up. Don't worry about what people say. Speak up. It's okay to speak up. Choose kind, thoughtful words, and if you can't choose kind words, choose your words carefully. If you're speaking up, choose your words carefully, but you've still got to speak up. Might not be an easy conversation to have in, but choose your words carefully. But you're not going to be vilified or persecuted. Just speak up, because either you or somebody else needs it. The next card for Virgos is Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So instead of focusing on all the rough negative stuff that's going on around you at the moment, don't focus on that. Focus on what you can do. Think about those circles of control. What can I control? What can I influence? What I can't control at all. And a lot of what's going on around us, we can't control at all, but there are things we can do for ourselves. So at this time, you are being asked to focus on what you want from life. Are you doing what you want to do in life? Is there ways you can improve yourself? Is the things you can do for you? So, that is what you need to do. There's lots of, at the moment, free courses out there. So look at those things you can do. Meditate with amethyst if you feel stuck. So the next card is for Librans, and it is Lord Shiva, Transcendence. So this is about you Librans. You may feel really called to step your game up and really focus on your inner force. So really focus on your higher self and that connection with spirit. This, for a lot of people, is going to be a really transformative time. People are awakening, their masks are falling away, and people are starting to see more truths and really connect with the universe. So you can either do this through meditation. I feel like I bang that drum loads, but meditation, yoga, crystals, or oracle cards. Some people even using like tea leaf flowers. You know, be creative, because you know it isn't one size fits all. Ask what it is you need to fall into alignment with the universe. The first thing you need to do is stop, pause and listen. And listen and look for the signs around you for what you need, because you are going to rise up. It's going to be a real period of transformation for you Librans. The next card, Scorpio, Kalimar, facing fear. So at this point you may be feeling like you are facing a lot of fear. But sometimes when we're facing fear, this is where our biggest changes take place. So this is your chance. This is your chance to make those big life changes that you've been afraid of making. Learn something new. But also see past what you believe are your limitations. Because probably those limitations are there either imposed by an old belief or by a belief that has been put there by somebody else. So at this time, this is a really good time for you to have a really good hard look at yourself. See what it is you can do. How can you change? We can all change. We can all make big life changes. So what is it you want? What is it you want? This is all sort of about spiritual changes as well. So if you have had some interest in spirituality, maybe look at how you can develop those skills. Some teachers are offering spiritual development and coaching. So if that's something you've been looking at and you're in a position to do it, find them out. Look for them. The teacher will present themselves at the right time. It will come up for you, so don't worry. Or you might be better learning on your own, whatever it is. Or it might be something that you already have within you. We all have it. And it's maybe things that have been happening all your life, but you've been afraid to face it and to accept it. Maybe now's the time for you to start facing it and accepting it. We all have this power within us, and sometimes death is a rebirth. In fact, death is always rebirth. So use this time to rise up. Be like the phoenix. Rise up from the ashes. Sometimes things are meant to happen. The next card I've got is the Shekinah. And this is the sacred self. So this is about you expressing the gifts you've got. So we've all got gifts. We're all gifted in some way. Some have got the gift of the gab. Some are truly and divinely connected to spirit. And others have this beautiful knack of being able to help people. What are your skills? Where does your strength lie? What is it you can do? And really ask yourself this. Really ask yourself. Be honest. Because, you know, you Sagittarius people, you're powerful people. Powerful people. Now, as you can see, you might be able to see it, there is a Merkaba there. So that Merkaba is important. Look up the meaning of the Merkaba if you're a Sagittarius. Look it up. Just know that this is a time that you can spend tapping into your gifts, whatever they are. You can help people. If you can help people, do it. Because our gifts, you know, if we don't use them, then it's an unopened present, and what's the point in that? It's time to open your gift. It's time to be present and use what you've been given. The next card, Mahatma Babaji, and that is soul expansion. So for you Capricorns, this is a big sign that your consciousness is expanding, and you're starting to see the connection between you and all living things, and it's like that whole 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon thing, or the 7 degrees of separation. So where's your 7 degrees? What's linking you with people, with things? This is really time either for you, there is a big call for you to either spend time in meditation, be present, or using time in yoga practice. look how you can incorporate these into your day, because this is going to help you not only be connected with your body, to your mind and your soul, and this is really important for you Capricorns at the moment. You need that pure connection, that pure alignment, because that connection is going to be your way out. When you go within, you know, we often look for answers from the outside world, but the answers you're looking for are within. So you need to go within to get out of any hole you may feel that you're in now. So the things that are going on around you, because the outside world isn't a great place right now, go within. That's what you need to do. Go within. That is your answer. May not be the one you wanted, but go within. Because as well, if you're struggling with something, you'll get flashes of inspiration there. So go within this time. Either do yoga, do meditation, or even maybe aromatherapy, if that's your thing. But whatever it is that helps you connect with the earth, the universe, and yourself, your body, that's what you need to do right now. Because you need to be connected to all living things. Because that's where your answers lie. Aquarians. Master Jesus, forgiveness. So, for you, most Aquarians are empaths. Most Aquarians are, no, they're very empathic, but for you at the moment, you are pursuing the light of love, the light of forgiveness, and just on the path of light as well. So that is where you need to be. So this is about you focusing on healing at the moment, and for you this needs to be on your own healing. So look at areas of your life, take it in tens, look at the areas that you need healing. If you have a relationship with men in your life as well, the relationships you've had with men in your life, whether they be fathers, brothers, cousins, partners, whoever it is, this is your time to heal those wounds as well. Any wounds that have come about from a male figure in your life, this is your time to do some serious healing. None of us are perfect, and I know you Aquarians know that, but this is your time to really focus on that healing. So I want to give you lapis lazuli to help you with this healing. So spend time going within and doing that healing. If you are a healer yourself, use your Reiki, your crystal healing, whatever it is, you know, any of your witchy stuff, do that. Do those things that help you heal, and focus on that at the moment. So this is more about you, and it's not about the outside world. This is a time for you to retreat, and you've maybe felt the need to do that. Retreat, go within and do the healing necessary. Lastly, we have charity, and this is prayer and contemplation for you Pisceans. So this is once again about you connecting with the divine, but it's actually as well about manifesting as well. So you are needing to spend time in prayer, meditation, pausing, whatever you want to call it. You need to spend time doing that to manifest things in your life. If you're looking to manifest good health at the minute, then you need to spend time pausing. Choose love, focus on gratitude for the health you have, for the things you have. That is the best place to start. But choose love, choose kindness, and be charitable to yourself. Spend time connecting with the angels. That's who you are needing to connect with at the moment. You Pisceans are, you know, all about your emotions. You're a water sign, a strong water sign. So and because of that you can be very intuitive, so it's time to use that intuition and reach up and ask for help from the angels. That's what you need to do right now. Spend time, ask, believe, receive. So that is what you need to do at this time. So thank you very much for joining me. It may have felt a bit rushed there, but you know, but yeah, so love, kindness and compassion and connecting with spirit are the big things on the plate at the moment for us all. So I'm sending you all lots of love. If you are wanting a specific card reading for you, I am taking bookings for those. Obviously they will be done either via email, or I can do them via the phone. I've not done that yet, but can do that, and that'll be at a reduced cost of £18. I can accept payment via PayPal or bank transfer. But I'm sending you lots of love. Don't suffer alone. Speak up, speak out, ask for help if you need it. You're not being judged. We're all having a really difficult moment. You know, either socially distancing or isolating. So I'm sending you all lots of love, and thank you for joining me. Thank you.